So now I would like to welcome to the programme a group of people from Beam Services. That's the Barrow Valley Enterprise for adult members with additional needs. So thanks very much for coming on the programme.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Maybe one of you would like to start with give us a basic rundown of Beam Services and what you do.
Well, I've been in Beam 24 years.
Wow.
Right. That's Paul,
So
yeah.
A long time. So basically we go out and we do different programs. And we go bowling and they do bocce and swimming, lots of other things as well.
Right. And how many other people, is it are you a full-time resident? Yeah, Paul, yeah?
Yeah.
And how many other people in
day service?
Yeah.
Eight
of you, yeah. Could one of the staff members tell us a little bit about how Beam Services started?
Yes, my name is Irene. So Beam started in 2000, was it?
Yeah, 2000.
Yes, in 2000, because families in the area felt that there was no service for the young people who needed additional help. And so it was set up by a group of family members. And John Murphy, who was over Beam, he was the one who kind of got it up and running. And they got some land from the nuns here in Bagenalstown, and they built the centre. Right. And it was quite small at that time, and mostly locals who were attending. We've expanded hugely now since then, but at that time it was quite small. There was only about 10 to 15 members when I started, and I started in 2004.
Right. And sorry, go ahead. Yeah.
So the whole idea was that there's some educational programs run. There's independent programs to try and promote their independence in cooking and in using trains, going out in the community, things like that, and integrated into the community, which is really, really important. So we have a residential section, and then we have our day service section. So the two ladies are residential, and Paul is day service.
Right. And would the other resident, would you like to say a few words? Yeah.
Come on, lads.
I live in the independent house with my friend in Bagenalstown. Independent house.
Right.
Since when?
In September. We're actually 4 months in the house now at the moment. 4 months Monday.
We live together.
Yeah.
Are you all friends?
Yeah, actually we are, yeah. Yeah. We know each other a long time. So.
We went to the same school together.
Yeah.
No fight.
Great support. No.
Good.
And I would find it very supportive. I feel that I wouldn't have support. If I hadn't got support, I wouldn't have been able to do it. It's fantastic support. Like the staff come in and help us, and that it's amazing. They come in and help us with whatever we want. You know, they ask us what would we like support with, and then they sort of come in the morning and then come in the evening as well. So whatever support we need, like with the cooking and and finance and the to do out the budget and get you ready and just helps you and support. But definitely wouldn't be able to do it without the support. So it's amazing. And then Katrina and myself then just do this. We do a weekly shopping as well on a Monday with one of the staff as well. So it's fantastic. We're very, very lucky. And we're in central town and I have mobility problems. So it's great that it's so close to the Beam Services as well.
Very good.
Yeah. And it's like the educational of it as well. Yeah. So they go through everything with us. So if there's any support we need, we have it, So yeah. So isn't that Gina? Yeah. And
What kind of activities do you get up to?
I do swimming and do swimming. I took part in the Special in 2003 and I won a World Gold medal.
Very good. Oh, that's fabulous.
Special Olympics. And I'm training for it at the moment of competition now next month.
Good for you.
Excellent, yeah.
And I did the mini marathon 3 times and this is my 4th year to do it.
Right, okay. And so you try to integrate with the local community, isn't it? And take part in the life of the local community and so on, yeah.
Yeah, and when I started in Beam, I have chronic ME, so I find that there's a lot of, with the brain, it's a lot of things that would affect you, and so the support was amazing. So so we'll be able to do a lot of the activities with them now. So yeah.
Do you remember your first day?
I do remember my first day.
Were you
I'm very
nervous?
shy, really. I'm very shy. Yeah.
Not now, though.
Huh?
Not now, though.
No. Yeah.
The conference that we had doing Beam, and we're doing the Bloom in Bagenalstown as well. Bloom. We won the award for the wall
The
garden outside.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, and we do arts and crafts as well, and we have the wood art, so acrylic stones, to do acrylic stones, and won prizes for the arts. Yeah.
Good for you.
Right,
Yeah.
could somebody tell us about the Barrow experience? I saw some of the pictures of it on the website and it looks lovely. The kind of integrated gardens, isn't it?
Oh yeah. To talk about the Paul.
Yeah. Well, there's different gardens there's a century garden. There's all different types.
Right.
Victorian garden, and there's about 13 or 14 different areas of gardens. So it was meant to get the public in, to make people more aware of people in wheelchairs and stuff.
Right. So you give people. Sorry, go ahead. Yeah.
Hopefully it'll be open soon.
Oh, it's not fully open yet, no?
It is open. Yeah.
Right.
Make an appointment.
Right.
And we'll show you around.
So there'd be groups of visitors would come and walk around and look at it and so on, yeah.
Very good.
Yeah. Yeah. So the bit of fundraising that I did was a table quiz, bric-a-brac sale for the garden in Chestnut Court.
Right.
That's your area.
That's
what Chestnut Court is. Advocacy.
It's more for people that are more able to do things for themselves, if you know what I mean.
Very good.
Patrick, we have different areas within Beam,
Right.
Depending on the ability of the person.
Yeah.
So these people here are in Chestnut Court, and we'd be quite independent in this area. So we'd be training people to, do internet banking and to do their own online banking or to go to the bank themselves. And we'd be promoting their independence by teaching them how to cook for themselves and stuff like that. It depends on the ability. So we've different areas within Beam, depending on the abilities of the people. Okay, maybe you could expand on some of the other services that are provided to people with different needs and so on.
I don't really know about the other areas. There's different horizons and
So we have other areas that focus on.
Yes.
We have other areas that focus on specific needs of the individual. Like we have the areas that like in Chestnut Court, we focus on people that are mainly independent, while there are other areas that help support individuals that are not really independent. They need some form of support in order to go about their activities of daily living.
Mm-hmm.
So we have the areas where it's more or less sensory. They have sensory needs. and then we have other areas where they need, support like personal care, support in accessing public services, in accessing different things, in helping them to live, the very high quality of life. But here in Chestnut Court, like, they are very well able and they need minimal support. So what we do here in Chestnut Court, Beam Services, is to promote their independence, and help them, give them that platform to think for themselves, to advocate for themselves, to do things for themselves with very minimal support, just to give them that, guidance, that platform. And Paul here is the, can you talk about your advocacy? Like, Paul is the
I'm the spokesperson for, I was in Chestnut Court.
Yeah, he's a spokesperson for advocacy in Beam Services. So if any of the members of Beam Services have any concern that they need to share, like a feedback, they come to Paul, make their complaint, and then Paul then, brings it to the meeting. He brings it to the meeting, and it's talked about. And if there are any reforms that will be made based on the feedback Paul gets from the members, then that's, done through the right channel.
Right. And how often would the members meet to discuss issues like that?
How often do you meet to discuss?
About once every 6 weeks.
So they meet once every 6 weeks.
Right.
Yes.
And you do a lot in the area of housing, different kinds of housing.
Yes. So the two ladies here are living semi-independently. So all they get is minimal support, 1 or 2 hours of support in the mornings or in the evenings, just to be as a guidance, just to prompt them in areas regarding maybe financial support, maybe personal care, maybe attending appointments, attending the education. Like, we have a lot of ETB, programs running. We have from bookkeeping to creative arts to expressive arts to computers to employability skills. Like, we have a lot of programs, and we, encourage, we base our support, it's on the new directions. Everything is based on the new directions. So it's basically what they want to do, and we are just there, as a form of foundation to guide them towards what they want to do. So we make sure that we work towards, goals that they intend to achieve for themselves. It's not one cap fit all. It's all, individualized. It's all meeting specific needs. It's all making sure that goals that they set for themselves are, realistic. Helping them to break it down in, a user-friendly way so that they will be able to achieve, these needs. They'll be able to achieve these goals. They are not stressed along. The goals are achieved, according, to their abilities and according to their pace.
We get help to go along with it.
Yes.
Good for you.
So I was looking up expressive arts. I was looking at the book and I was like, it's full on. And then when it was all broken down, it was a lot easier, so it was modules. So you break down the modules and then you see, okay, well, you can do it easier by breaking down the modules. And it's a lot easier then. And you get the support from that.
Yeah, I see various programs listed on your website, the chapters program, positive paths.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we are part of the chapters program.
Right. And
So
what
at the
exactly?
moment we're doing healthy eating, and we're going to be doing bookkeeping, and we're going to be doing pottery
And creative
and
arts.
creative arts as well. Yeah.
And New Horizons, what is that? That's one of the programs listed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And expressive arts.
So
as well.
New Horizon used to be a program area, to help the members enhance, certain skills that they would need, when they, decide to live independently on their own. So it's a lot of socializing, it's a lot of integration within the community, and it's a lot of educative stuff involved in the New Horizon, to give them the skills. It's just to arm them with the skills they need, to live, as, full-fledged, citizens within the community.
Right.
And it gives us a voice as well to speak up for ourselves. Like I would have been years ago. I would have been involved in musical societies. I would have been on the stage a lot, and I am in 2 choirs. I'm in Boston Choir, and I'm in a Looney Tuners choir in Boris as well.
Yes.
So I would have been, fairly active. And then, like when my mobility went, all that kind of, I lost a lot of that, and I lost a lot of friends through it. So so when I came to Beam, like, I got a lot of it gives your confidence back.
That's right, yeah.
That your support back, and the staff are just incredible. They're amazing. Yeah, great support.
And would there be sporting activities that you'd be involved with?
So we do a lot of, like, currently we are having a swimming program that is currently running. So we're getting a lot of members involved in the swimming program. Katrina here
I go swimming every Thursday.
Katrina, she goes swimming every Thursday. Do you want to talk to him about your involvement in swimming?
When I got to work, I got a medal. I had in the local swimming pool in Bagenalstown for give swimming lessons.
Right.
And I actually enjoyed it, meeting the community.
There you go.
And I also did photography program as well, how to make your own calendars and all that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
Yep.
Good woman.
Cards. I make my own cards as well. And sell them.
Right. It sounds like a very wide range of activities you're involved in.
Yes. I did a few scrapbooks on the Special Olympics.
Right.
Although we do torment the staff a bit as well too.
But that goes for them staying, doesn't it?
So you provide some respite services as well, don't you?
Yeah.
Yes, we do. So we have the day service, and then we also have the residential service, and we also have respite services in the form of weekend getaways, short holidays. Yes, like if it's the members' wish, to experience what it is like to have few days away, from home. We will support them, in making those, wishes, those goals completed. So they have weekends away, they have trips away, and they have holidays.
Yeah.
Like some members also went on trips to Poland, and where else did they go to?
We went to
Spain, Poland. So we support them, to make all of those wishes and goals achievable.
And we went to Belfast as well on one of the trips.
Yeah.
One of the trips. We went to see the Titanic Museum.
Oh yeah.
Oh, very good.
Interesting. Yeah.
And I was a member over in Scotland.
Oh, that's right.
And I went to Special Olympics over in Athens as well.
And you went to
Right.
Waterville, didn't you?
Yeah, Athens.
Yeah, with the Beam.
That was in Athens.
That was Athens.
Yeah.
That was yeah.
You're all very busy people.
Yeah.
We are busy every single day. There is something. Like we
Good for you.
encourage proactiveness, productivity. We encourage them to keep themselves busy every day, depending on what they want to do.
There's no point to sitting on our laurels anymore.
No, not
That's
at all.
it, yeah.
No.
You won't get the job done.
Yeah, it mentions there's a social club on the
Yeah, the
website.
social club as well every
week.
every week.
They explore different areas of, like, the social club is based on members from different areas in Beam Services come together for one evening every week, to socialize, to interact, and they might go bowling, they might go to the cinemas, they might do one or two interesting activities, they might go to the, depending on what service is open, from 4 to 8 o'clock, and after that they go for a meal afterwards, to interact, socialize, get to meet each other, because some of these members might have been in different program areas, so they get to meet, and they might have moved, from one program area to another depending on their specific needs. So that's when they get to meet, like
We go shopping as well.
they also go
Right.
shopping, so they get to meet friends that they left, in certain program areas. So we have one special day they get to meet, talk about, reminiscence about, activities they had done together, organize, coffee mornings between themselves. So
Yeah.
we promote a lot of integration and socialization.
Right. What about fundraising? Do you receive support from the HSE and?
Yes, we get a lot of fundraising, like we have the Reach grant, we have the local grants, and we also do a lot of fun. Like, do you want to talk about the fundraising you had done?
Yeah, I've done, as I said to you earlier, done the table quiz and I've done the bric-a-brac sale. And years ago, well, over the last couple of years, they've been doing the dog night. We don't do the dog night anymore. We used to do it. And that used to bring in great money. But anyway, things have moved on since then.
Right.
We also do we do a craft fair as well in Beam.
The mini marathon
Oh, mini marathon.
I raised money for the mini marathon. Few raised for the mini marathon for the last 3 years. I'm hoping to do this will be 4th year to do it. I'm going to keep as long as I can do it.
And does that raise a lot of money?
Yeah.
Right. I think we're kind of coming to the end. Is there anything else any of you would like to add?
We do Christmas fair down in Beam. We sell all our craft stuff, and we have kind of different stuff. And you have stalls
Everything that we
made, and then we have games for kids as well. One play kids, and then we have one place for Santa Claus. Santa Claus is brought, so everyone that wants to come out to see Santa Claus to get tickets and visit Santa Claus.
So the lads do a lot of they do a lot of recycling. They use mostly recyclable stuff, and a lot of every craft they make is made from scratch.
Right.
And they upskill a lot of things. They could be going for a walk and they might see probably some cans of some things left. They bring it back, and they make good use of those things. They see around the community.
Right. So, do any of you have anything else to add?
It was just I'm involved in an Equal Vibes as well, and it's all to do with special needs as well, and it's very good to promote it as well. Oh yes, I won a medal for singing.
Good woman.
Good. Excellent.
I was brought up on stage to sing, so.
Very good.
So of
What
course
did you
I had to
sing?
do that, What? Sorry.
What did you sing?
Oh gosh, what did we sing that night?
One of ABBA songs.
One of ABBA songs.
One of ABBA songs.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah, and it's always very good to promote it for the special needs, because the special needs people, they don't have anything events, to go to, and it's very good to promote it so that they know that there's something out there for them. We do them in the different areas.
Yeah. Good for you all getting involved in everything. You're right.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you all very much for coming on the program.
Lovely to meet you all.
And
And
thank
lovely
you.
to meet you.
Thank you very much for
And
having
thank
us
you for
on
your
the
time
program.
as well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right.
Right.
Thanks.